Well, hello, everyone. My name is Rachel Frederick. I'm the creator of the Radiant Life Digital Planner. I'm so excited that you have jumped in with me to take your life from a stack of papers everywhere to a digital world. Today, I'm going to show you using my iPad and my handy dandy pen, or Apple Pencil to be specific, how you can use a simple app called Goodnotes5 to organize everything that you need for this digital lifestyle of planning. And also, I'm going to show you some tips about importing your stickers from the sticker sheet that I provide for you every month directly into your planner to use them to just zhuzh and spruce up your planning. So let's get started. I'm going to share my screen actually so you can see my planner at the same time. So give me 2 seconds. If you just downloaded and got your copy, you're going to probably need to unzip it, bring it into your file. You can usually do that by saving it to the cloud and then opening it from the cloud directly onto your iPad. That's usually the simplest way. Please make sure that you go, and obviously you've read the instructions. You need Goodnotes5 or some kind of other PDF reading app. That's my highly suggested. It's worth the $10. Trust me, you will be importing PDFs and using this thing like crazy. It is so worth it. I don't really know how I existed before, because what's beautiful about this tool is that it merges digital with the handwriting. I mean, pen and paper meets your computer. I can't even do this. So let's get into it, because I want to walk you through this planner. We're going to start at the beginning. So you've opened your planner. Let me share my screen. Sorry. iPad, phone. Okay. Here it is. Let's see if we can share this. Okay. Here we go. All right. So we have our digital planner here. We have it is ready to go. We are going to, there we go. This is the front page, and I actually include 3 covers for you. In this square, you can put whatever you like. You can plant a quote in there. I'll show you how to import pictures after this, but I give you 3 covers. It's just something pretty that you can choose. You actually can go in to this top corner and you can choose to move them. You can delete them and it will not mess up any of the hyperlinks. So if I were to say, I don't want this one here, or I want to move them and have this one show, you can move them so that they show in your document base. So here's all my documents that I have, my Radiant Life Planner. It's stored on my cloud, so it's backing up every single time I do something. That way I don't lose all my work that I've done. So we're going to go through here, and tapping on the bookmark from your cover will always take you back to your front page, which is, I've given some basic instructions how to simply go through and use this planner. You'll see there's tabs down the right side that flip like an actual paper planner. That was one of the best things that I wanted to do in creating this, so that it felt like something I was used to working with. And it didn't just feel like a piece of paper, like a PDF. I wanted it to feel like a planner. So you'll see, the shadow down the center line that feels like paper. There's also some tabs at the top, which those only work to function in individual months. I'll show you that. Here on this, I put a picture of myself and my husband because, why not? He's a cutie. You have accessible and quick access to things like your note paper and lined paper, so that if you want to just scribble some notes out, remember, you can always move those and transfer them to wherever you need them in the actual planner, and it won't mess up any hyperlinks. Also, a great thing that I did is I gave you 2 versions of how to look at your year, and I'll show you those. And then you can also write down some important dates that maybe you don't want to forget about. So let's go through those. So the first year in review I gave you was a simple outline monthly calendar. So this is one that I use to track birthdays and vacations, really simple things that I want to see the calendar spread out. And it kind of is just a great visualization. Can drop to it really quick. You can also access it always through coming into the bookmark at the top, and then you can go year in review, and it's the same hyperlink there. or you can swipe. So it does have swipe functions, but these are the quick go-tos. This is also a year at a glance. And I thought, what a clever way to see my year. Here's some birthdays that I have written down. You can do this to track things if you are, I mean, can you imagine tracking and if you're going to have a baby and this is your third trimester, just a different visual to see your year broken down in what day of the week the month starts in, and kind of just going from there. You never know how someone wants to organize. So I love just giving you two options of how to see your year. But it is January, so let's get to our month. We're going to access that on the side here by clicking January, and it will open up our month. As you see, I have already started to load in some really cute sticker sheets. And I have this guy here. I had just opened him. This is our January stickers. All these are hand drawn by me. It might take a second to load because it's trying to do both at the same time. And I hand draw them in Procreate. I make them a PDF so that you can use them like a sticker. Every single item has a transparent background. So you don't have to worry about layering, and I'll show you some tricks on layering later. But how you access them is in the top right corner, you'll see this circle with the pen. That is your pen tool. That will drop down to all the features here. There are some amazing videos on YouTube about how to use Goodnotes. So I suggest digging in there. And this won't be a full tutorial on Goodnotes today. This will really just be using this planner. So go take, there's a 10-minute tutorial, learn some basics and just play around. So my main tools are pen, the selection tool, and even sometimes the photo tool. And I'll show you why and where you want to use that. But play around, have some fun. I also love the highlighting tool here for when I'm actually scheduling out my days. Back to these stickers. So let's say I want to bring a sticker in. I'm going to use my lasso tool, and I want to bring in this gold and pink star. I'm going to draw it, hold it, copy it. Yes, going to move back to my planner, hold my pen to paste, and there is my sticker. I can resize it, I can crop it. It is fully transparable in the shape. It's not in a box. We'll just drop him here and say, yay, notes. Okay, we'll put it here. Yeah, just whatever. Tap off of it and there it will stick there. If you want to access it again, you're like, oh, I don't know, that's weird. You just use the photo tool. It will also access your photos that you have. So you can import anything in like I did with the picture of myself and my husband. But then you can touch each sticker again and you can move them around and they're fully movable. They will remain in layered effect. So whichever ones you bring in first will be farthest to the back. Whichever ones you bring in later will be later. Oh goodness. Okay, battery's low. We'll get through this. Don't worry. Okay, so here I brought in stickers. I've started to assign maybe some days. I use the highlighter to do things like, define that, oh, today is if you're scheduling out your kids' activities, you can use different colors, which are all here, and you can customize your pens and whatnot. Get as sorty and as, organized as you would like. So let's move through this. Let's move through this together. You can access each week by selecting this box up here by the week. This will take you directly to that week. So I'm going to click this one here in the second week. So I'm going, I'm at my pen tool, my bad. So you're going to go back out of the pen tool because we don't want to draw. We want to use it like a mouse. So we're going to use that button. See how it hyperlinked? And it's going to open to that page. Sorry, I didn't click it. And this is my weekly schedule. I haven't decorated it too much. I think my first one was a lot better, but we're going to skip there. Down in the bottom corner, I've given you a whole month. This is easily jump to. So I'm going to select this first week here, and it's going to take me to my first week. So you can easily jump through weeks given on this calendar here on the side. I have included every single week habit tracker. Places for a mantra, a focus, top tasks that you need to complete that week. And then obviously every week is here. This is how you navigate. So let's say it is Monday and this is my call for the day. This is what I'm doing. It will take you to that day of the week. Same thing again, the calendar in the top left corner will help you translate from week to week. So I could select a whole nother week if I'm like, oh, that's the wrong day. I can go to that whole week and see that weekly view again and then drill down into day. There are already 50,000 hyperlinks in this 400-page document. So it was the best way to efficiently move through to use the weeks as the topmost tier, and then you able to drill down into the days, if that makes sense. Because having every day linked on every single page in every place probably be close to 1 million links, hyperlinks. So this is just what worked best with the programming, because I wanted it to be really fast for you. I didn't want you to have to wait for anything. So here's like a general my day. This is affirmations that I write. This is, my gratitude. I wanted to give you everything on one page, so you weren't using multiple documents. You weren't using multiple journals, and then you have to go get this diary and then your schedule and your planner. It's all here. This is typically just using the pen tool and the highlighter tool. I import a couple cute, stickers here and there if there's a birthday that we're, celebrating. And to simply go to the next day, you swipe. They're all in order of the week. So everything is organized in process of next, like the next thing that would be. So I could really just swipe through my whole week, see what my schedule looks like. Oh, here's today, right? Nope, it's Wednesday. So this would be today. I got my things done. I made some notes. Here I am looking at my virtual tool. I can come through and every day is written down here. I have my schedule. I have my morning things. I have my mind. I can keep this up and open on my computer, my desk, and I can be checking off things as I go, making sure that I'm staying to my plan for the day. And then really the only other part I want to talk about is these 4 tabs at the top. Every month I give you these tools to help you. Whether you use them or not, just like anything, it's up to you, but they are things that I continually come back to. So for me, I do content planning, whether that's my, bikini shop, or whether that's social media for my other job that I do, or this is a place where you can, go over your content plan, talk about the things that you're doing, really brainstorm. The next thing I provided was a goal sheet. How great would it be to have a place where everything for that month was visual? You could keep notes, and you can just have whatever you want. This floral picture I just pulled in here because it was pretty, and I was going to write a quote on it, get it, girl, whatever you want. You can pull in stickers, you can pull in other images to copy and paste here to help keep you motivated. The third one is one of my favorites. This is my personal vision board for this month. I know I'm showing you, but hey, if you know me, you would be like, oh, that's totally Rachel. I gave you this page because the closer you can keep an eye on your vision, the better and quicker, the more feeling you will have of your life, of those short-term goals. So this is my vision board space. Yes, I copied and pasted pictures from Pinterest and Google and Upsplash, and then I brought in my own pictures from my family and my friends to keep me inspired. Doing this every month instead of just once in January has been a real key in keeping me focused on my goals. This other side you hear is called Radiant 10 Life, and it is a spin on level 10 life that I use, but I changed mine up a little bit. I decided that with every section of my life, I wanted to place one goal for that month. And for me, that made it more than just evaluating my life, but it made it like I had an action and a purpose. So if I knew there was an area that I really wanted to work on, I'm going to make sure that that goal is attainable in the short term, so that next month, when I come back and I do my evaluation, I'll be able to say, did I hit that goal? Cool. I need to actually give myself the pat on the back and move forward in that Radiant 10 life. So here I did, every segment, like the pizza, and you can see a visual, and then at the bottom, there's a corresponding goal that goes with that. And then I just, I kind of keep it really simple and give myself a goal that I can actually accomplish in a month, because 10 things of your life, that's 10 goals, not even on top of like any kind of meeting any standards at work or big projects. This is just small things that are important to me every single day. And so that's one of my favorite parts about this, is really incorporating the idea of goal setting and vision boarding and feeling and purpose and what does my life look like? It's been really important for me for these last few years as I've really grown into my sense of my new purpose and new self. So I really hope that you love this as much as I do. The last section is simply notes. And this is obviously work, notes, meeting calls, whatever you'd like to do. There's a really great thing here at the very top, this plus box with the paper. You can import in a page, a current template, which I love doing all the time. It uses the current page that was just before and duplicates it with no writing. So here I have 3 pages now, and all my hyperlinks still work. Everything is still letting me go back to where I had, even though I set that new page in there. I added extra pages of notes. I added extra things. They all will work. That's the Goodnotes magic. Make sure that you have good notes. And it's loading. My pen probably. Here we go. So we're gonna jump ahead. We're gonna go to April. We want to schedule in Grandma's birthday. We're gonna schedule it in here, and you can jump ahead like May. So both of those calendars on the side are functional if you need to skip. Once again, using the hyperlinks in the corner to go to the week. And then, Friday is her birthday day. I'm going to go to that day. And I'm going to make sure that, there it is. We can have everything be there. And we can go to her birthday. We can move around. All these hyperlinks work. And, there you go. Happy planning. Fully functional all the way to December of 2021. We know it's going to fly by. So when you start using this, I would love to see it. Tag me on Instagram. Send me a snapshot of your first month planned out. And I hope that you find this as much fun as I do. A couple things really quick before we're all finished is I wanted to show you how to import in your stickers. So this is the screen. You're just going to tap it again and it will expose the top. So it kind of takes a breath. And I'm going to go to my January sticker sheet, which I have open commonly. And let's say I want to bring in a sticker. I'm going to find my lasso tool. And let's say we'll bring in these really cute high heels because we're going to go on a date. And I'm going to hold it, lasso, copy it, and then I'm going to bring it in. And it takes a second. It's loading it. It is an image. It is a really pretty graphic that is hand drawn. So know also too that I do create these so that they are very clear and beautiful no matter the resolution that you pick. I wanted to make sure that they, were clear and they didn't get grainy and blurry. And let's say, we're going to go out. It's his birthday. I'm going to stick it there. And that is birthday night. So that's how you bring in your images. All the numbers are also images. Underneath the number is a regular calendar date. So they're all there for you. You can choose zooming in is also another trick. Zooming in so that you can get close. This is actually how I choose to write through I'll go to I'm going to go through, I'll go to this week. Sometimes they're a little touchy. You have to learn how to use your pen. A little slow, but I will zoom in to be able to write small, like Charlotte's. This is not her birthday. Charlotte's appointment, 2 p.m. Right, and then you can zoom out, and there it is. There's also a feature right here, which I don't use a lot, but I could see it being very efficient. And basically, it's a zoom in tool. This box here shows you where you're looking, and then it brings it in. So you can also write here and keep it small. So it allows the zooming to be easier to see and to write. So I had someone say, "How's your handwriting so neat? It's so small." And I said, "Zoom in." And she's like, brain explosion. So use that zoom in function tool or just zoom into your image on your Goodnotes by using your pinch fingers. So that is the basics of how to go through using the Radiant Life planner. And I hope that you get out as much from it as you can. Just dive in. It might not feel perfectly pretty, and maybe you're like, my handwriting's not good. They do have a text tool here where you can drop in text instead of writing. But I like the pen idea because it just keeps it like pen and paper. Cannot wait to see how you plan out your life, how you use those goals, helping and feel your vision every single month. I just can't wait. I hope this has helped you feel like, okay, I can navigate a bit more. I understand how to use this. And Goodnotes5, import in your document. Here you go. If you have not yet gotten your sticker sheet for this month, it's currently January, February, stickers will be going out the 2 weeks in advance so that you can be prepping for the next month, and be on the lookout for those in your email. I hope you have a beautiful day. Happy planning. And thank you again so much. Please reach out if you have any comments or issues, if you get kind of stuck. I will be happy to help you, walk you through any way that I can of making sure to get this on your iPad. Make sure that your iPad and your pencil work together because it's a hardware thing and I'm not responsible if you get the wrong stuff. So make sure that you have the right devices, and happy planning.